Today, Christina and I will be making melomacarona, which translates into honey macaroons. This is a favorite Christmas time dessert. We have fine-tuned it to our liking. So, it requires 5 cups of flour. We put 3.5 cups of whole wheat and white flour and 1.5 of semolina. Semolina makes it more crunchier, so you can fine-tune those proportions depending on how soft or crispy you like your macaroons. Then we need 2 cups of oil. Again, altogether it's 2 cups, but we have 1.3 of corn oil and 2/3 of olive oil. Then we have 3/4 of a cup of sugar, half a cup of orange juice with a little bit of orange peel as well, a shot of cognac, half a beer with the foam away. Then we put a tablespoon of cinnamon, a teaspoon of ground clover, 2 tablespoons of baking soda, and a cup of ground walnuts. Those all go inside to make the macaroon. By the way, we're going to have 2 more cups of grounded walnuts that are going to be sprinkled on the top after the macaroons have been floated and dunked into the syrup.
We'll preheat our convection oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Bake 350. Start. So we can bake more than one tray at the same time. For our syrup, we need 2 cups of water, 2 cups of sugar, 1 cup of honey, cinnamon sticks, 4 clovers, and 1/4 of a lemon.
We're going to boil it under gentle heat for 4 minutes, and we're going to skim any foam that rises to the top. Here we divide the dough in small walnut-size portions and use one of my mom's favorite ways to shape it. You just take the dough and you press it on this cheese grinder, and then you pick it up and it gives it this nice shape, and then you place it right on your parchment paper, ready to go into the oven.
Now we're going to put both trays in our preheated oven. Let them bake for 40 minutes. Here we go. 40 minutes later, the first 2 trays are done, and the last tray goes in.
Very good.
Like so.
Okay, take the bottom tray out.
There we go.
Very good.
And
After 40 minutes of baking and 20 minutes of cooling, our macaroons are ready for the next step. It's the most labor-intensive step, and we have to take the macaroons and dunk them into our warm syrup for 90 seconds. Here is a balance where you're not supposed to put the warm macaroon in warm syrup, otherwise it's gonna get too soggy. People try to balance to cool off the macaroons, cool off a little bit the syrup, so they get the perfect balance of absorbing the syrup without getting too soft.
halfway through, we flip them onto the other side so it's evenly distributed and not soaked on one side
And dry on the other.
and dry on the other legs.
So here we're taking out the macaroons one at a time and putting them in the little containers. Very good. And then we're gonna sprinkle a little bit of the grounded walnuts on top, like that. And we just continue one by one, taking them out and sprinkling them with walnut.
Our honey macaroons are ready. For the detailed recipe, look at the description posted below. And Merry Christmas!